Hello, it's like here to show you the unlimited time zone coloring here, hours between day and night, and what you see is like it's like a key tag for unlimited time zone. It's a key tag that will display of the car that you're driving, along with the you see is that the symbol right here is for the check tire pressure, or is to check your headlights, and then to check the transmission if the car is locked. And this will be like a display right here for like a keychain, and along with the fingerprint for like a touch screen. Right here is like the transmission that like an automatic joystick that you see park and then drive, and then overdrive, and then right here is what you see is like smooth cruise, and then you see neutral, and right down here is like the speed diameter. Well, the speed diameter, or the speed diameter, however you want to pronounce it. The way by the way that the speed of the engine goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then right here is like the car that you'll be driving, and along right here is the clock for check the oil, and then the brake fluid, transmission, and the battery status. And then along right here is like with a car with the built-in safety seat. It's like, which I don't even know if half of the cars nowadays, if they have a built-in safety seat, which I think a few of them do, but it's like and then of course check the oil and coolant levels with the bars, which the belt status, which a lot of the stuff right here, it's like this, like for the unlimited time zone, it's like a key. It's a keychain with the screen where you can touch, where you can have access to a lot of this information, other than checking in your engine for the stuff that you would be able to look on this little indicator pad, and it would be it will be like a GPS navigator. But I'm going to be working with is the peach marker here, and then draw a few dots for the transmission. It's like the transmission goes from drive to overdrive, and then right here it's like, of course, a lot of times the drive would be at about right here, but then the way it was written, it's like the way it was written, it's kind of telling you about what all would be at this T-shaped pattern here. But go ahead and put the transmission labels on here. But you have overdrive, and then you have smooth cruise. It's like you would switch the transmission to smooth cruise, like first or second shift, that would not go any faster than the actual normal speed limit, and then they would not go slower than the minimum speed limit. But you got the transmission right there, and then the speed diameter, and along right here is the clock. It's like for unlimited time zone, is that you would have maybe a number of the things, a number of the mechanical maintenance checked at a time, with this like the unlimited time zone chain right here, that it would check it for you, and then it would be displayed on the screen here. And of course it will be displayed on the screen, and then you would check it, or if it's fine or not. You would have access to a lot of the information on the screen, other than maybe written on a maintenance guide, of a car manual or whatever. But it will be the time clock displayed, and if the clock has it to where it springs, it has the time adjustment automatically, kind of like an atomic clock. It's like the way I drew it is like, for an atomic clock, it will adjust the time whenever daylight savings time comes. But otherwise, I don't even know if it will be designed to do that. It's like if anything, it will be designed to keep track of the times of your oil changes, and then the brake fluid check, and then transmission fluid check, and then the battery power backup wiring check, and then along with the pumps, a lot of that stuff, which I don't even know if one of these keychains will be out, and in automobile manufacturers later on, where it tells you about the status of the fluids and stuff, other than you popping open the hood and then checking the fluids and stuff like that. But I would say that the VIN number would not be available on the unlimited time zone keychain, but it's like it's possible that that could be available, but to prevent car theft, anti-car theft. But right here is of course it would have a gauge would show about how much gas will be in the car. But you see is that the car does not have wheels, and the way this one with most models is like ones with like the wings on there, the ones that don't really fly, but they kind of lift themselves up within about they lift themselves up for about 5 feet above the ground, so that way about 5 feet above the ground, and draw like there's some arrows right here, but they would pick themselves up, hover in the air at about 5 feet, and then be able to hover and kind of shift back and forth type motion. But and then so far with the doors, it's like the doors would open up kind of like outwards. But that type of car, it's like that type of car, which a lot of them quite be around and then get good gas mileage. But I've never had one before. But anyway, for the unlimited time zone, it's like it's a keychain that it's like it's possible that later on it could be used in the manufacturers, and nowadays I have like the key fob remotes that you can keep to unlock doors and stuff like that. But this one, this tag right here will be used for like much more than that. It will be other than unlock doors, maybe open the doors for you, maybe open the trunk too, turn on the headlights, and possibly arm the car alarm, something like that. But a lot of it would probably be is like the safety seats. Is that we'll be able to adjust for the safety seats, is that make sure that the belts are all fastened and stuff. But of course it's like prevent us like for click it or ticket. It's like if you draw a belt here, but have a car to where a lot of times that you get in there and then it will fashion you in, and then if you were to be outside the car and then the kid were not wearing a seatbelt, and then you can go and push a button on this time zone tag here, and then it'll be able to lock fasten the seat automatically, or you can maybe program it too. But they are is like in the unlimited time zone, and between the hours between the day and night coloring, and along with the transmission, and then the speed diameter, and they are is like and along with the key for unlocking the doors and then starting the car and stuff. Anyway, the unlimited time zone coloring, and this is it's called diameter for the measures of the fluids. They are is like the maintenance guide for unlimited time zone coloring.